Hey guys, we're going to have a look at polyrhythms, and what that means is you're actually putting two different rhythms over the top of each other. So you might have one that is in 4/4 and then another instrument playing 3/4 over the top. So that is actually a polyrhythm, that 3/4 over 4/4. But you can do it with different time signatures as well. So what we're going to look at is what happens when you layer some of these over, and the results can be bizarre. Sometimes they can be amazing. So let's have a little look. We'll start with a really simple warm-up here. We'll just do a 4/4 and we'll play a 3/4 over the top just to get in the zone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, with this one, you can see that we're going to have that time where it lines up, slip in and out. Now, I was just using a really simple flat third and fourth there for my rhythm. I thought just to make this interesting, let's have a muck around with the Locrian mode. So I'm going to throw a few different notes in here. So my notes for the Locrian on this low end of the E is... Alright, we might slip up higher, but let's just have a little go with this now. So what I'm going to do is change this up and slip into a... Let's go with just a 5/4. Alright? And then what we're going to do is play a 4/4 in the melody. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got something quite different there. Now, let's really stuff things up. And what happens if we play a 3/4 over a 5/4? And to be honest, I've never tried this before, so let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So definitely a bit different there. The sync doesn't seem to slip in and out as easily. All right, let's get a little bit more creative here. What we're going to do is actually use a 4/4 bass, but then we'll do our 5/4 over the top of it, but not necessarily in the quarter note structure, not that simple. We'll do a faster riff, okay? Now, when you speed this up, you can get some really unique results, but we'll start off slow. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see there you've got this very elusive kind of melody going over the top where it sinks in and out, and that's what you're really looking for with the polyrhythm. Now, this is a field where electro producers really love to play in, but it is also absolutely awesome in jazz. Okay, so it's the kind of thing where you're tripping up the audience with these off-sounding notes, but then it slips back in together. And that's really what we're looking for here. So let's try something with a little bit more speed and see if we can push it into that almost metal style of guitaring. So I'm going to go with a six note rhythm. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to layer over the top with a couple of different rhythms. So we might try a bit of 3/4 and some 5/4. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to play a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome, but let's speed it up again. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and there you can see we're starting to get some really cool, really wild rhythms happening, and it makes things interesting. Now, you can always put a polyrhythm in and then flip back to whatever your main rhythm is as well. And that can be a really cool technique just to jazz your songs up, so to speak. We're going to leave it there, and I'll see you next time.